Hi. 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 Want to say hi? No? Then what are you doing on my desk? Want to say hi? You have to give me a kiss before you say bye. Say hi. Say hi. No more jumping on my desk. Hi. Look, we look alike, don't we? I'm gonna put you down and no more jumping on my desk. Say hi. Oh, you're upset now? Fine. Hi everyone, welcome back to Violetartistry. Today's video was inspired by Anna. Her channel is Anna Edit. If you don't know her, you have been living under a beauty rock because she is very popular here on YouTube, and not only. But let's get started. Today's video is called Products I'm Going to Use Up, aka Project Tan Pan. I believe it was something way back in the day on YouTube. Someone else started it. I don't remember her name. I don't think she makes videos anymore. But Anna just posted one of those tag videos where she shares with you guys products that she is going to be using in the next few months to finish them up. And I really enjoyed the video. It brought up some old school products that we all love, but also it made me think about my own products because I'm a professional makeup artist. I always come in contact with new products. I always start new things before finishing old things. And not only that, I think I have this, I'm sure I'm not the only one, but I have this thing where I don't want to use certain things that are very beautiful and expensive. I do this with my makeup, with my clothing, my shoes. It's almost like I'm waiting for something very special to happen or to have going on in order for me to put those beautiful things to use. And in the midst and the light of everything that's been happening lately in the world, it just makes you reconsider a lot of things and how you spend your time, your money, what you do with it. So that being said, long intro, I have decided, and I'm working on it, to start using everything I have, no matter how dearly it is to me, no matter how much money I paid for it, no matter how beautiful it is, and not wait for so-called special occasion. Without further ado, before we get into this video, please subscribe. Don't forget to comment below with your favorites and what you are planning to use up or you haven't because it's too pretty or too expensive. Let's get started. I'm gonna start with the most expensive product in this. I try to make 10. I think there's a little bit more than 10, but I pretty much brought in a whole face of products that I want to use. Starting with foundation. The Traceless Perfecting Foundation by Tom Ford. This is by far the most expensive foundation I have in my personal collection, and I have decided to finish it up without reaching for other ones or buying other ones at the moment. Why? One, it's the most expensive foundation I own. Two, it is flawless, beautifully radiant looking, which is perfect now for end of winter, beginning of spring, where you want just a touch of glow, but not such heavy coverage. The coverage is light, but you can build it to a medium, and it just looks beautiful on your skin. It actually looks like your skin. You can't tell you're wearing a product. So that being said, this I am 3/4 in. I will make it my mission to finish it, even though it was so expensive and it hurts every time I pump. Moving on to concealer. I have filmed a video with my top favorite concealers. I love them. I use them in my professional kit and on me personally. And there is one that I really love this winter because my skin was on the drier side, and that is the Becca Aqua Luminous Concealer. Now this concealer is 32% water based, so it makes for the perfect moisturizing under eye coverage. However, I have other ones that I love just as much, so I keep going back and forth and trying and opening new ones. No more. This needs to be finished. Again, because it's so moisturizing, it's perfect for end of winter, beginning of spring. So I'm going to finish this one off before I start playing with other ones. Moving on to bronzers. Bronzers are my weakness. I love bronzers. They make your skin glowy, sun-kissed. There's nothing that makes me feel better as far as makeup than bronzers. It just gives you the healthiest look without even trying. I have two that I need to finish. Chanel Soleil Ton de Chanel Illuminating Bronzing Base. This is a well-known product. It is not cheap. However, it's like never ending. So you use it, and then you get bored and decide to go use someone else. I don't know when this product is going to be finished because it smells so beautiful, like camellia. I love it. It's a cream product. You can use it before your foundation to give your complexion 1 or 2 tones darker. Make it a little bronzy before you apply your foundation, hence the name base. And you can also, after the foundation, use it after the foundation to give yourself a nice, beautiful, bronzy, glowy look. It has, even though you can't tell when you apply it, you can tell it when you look into the pan. It has slightly this satin finish. It has these little, very tiny, fine melt gold particles. It's very hard to see, but you'll see it if you look closely. So not only that it bronzes your skin, it gives your skin a touch of luminosity. There's that bronzy glow. And yes, this needs to be finished because I want to buy another one because it's one of the best products out there, but I really gotta get with the program. Another bronzer that seemed to just not have an ending. I hit pan and it just stayed like this forever. I cannot explain. It's the Hoola bronzer. It's a matte bronzer. I love it a lot for slightly contouring and just giving your face a touch of bronze. It is a matte bronzer, if I mentioned that. However, the only concern I have with this when it comes to dry skin is that it truly clings on your dry patches. So if you just go on and swirl your brush there and start contouring, if your face is either very dry or it hasn't been set, your foundation hasn't been set, it will stain and cling to those areas, and it will take you a little bit of work to blend. But other than that, if your face is perfectly set, if you're not dry, and just prep properly by moisturizing, this is one to have. And speaking of setting, I'm not a big fan of setting powders because I don't have a lot of powders in my professional kit either, and it's very hard to find a powder that makes me happy and doesn't look like I'm wearing a powder. I love skin to look like skin, and most powders don't do that. However, the Becca hydrating powder, it's called Hydra Mist powder, is one of those. I cannot open it because it will go all over. This is the hydrating powder that feels a little bit cooling and wet on the skin. I have very little left because I like it. However, I keep going into the Laura Mercier, into my By Terry hyaluronic powder. I just keep, you know, because I have choices. So no more. I will continue to use the Becca powder and finish it off. And then blush wise, I have so many choices, so many palettes, but there is one that just seems to just never end. Mostly because I usually use it in the spring, so now it's the perfect time. It is the Coralista by Benefit. Again, I've been very good. I hit pan, so I'm going to continue using it until it's done. It's a beautiful, beautiful coral color, perfect for spring and summer, especially if you're really tan. I love the color, and it needs to be out. Speaking of glow, when don't we speak about glow on my channel? I've never hit pan on a highlighter because I have a variety and I love using a variety. But this time around, I hit pan on Zuma by Persona Cosmetics. This is one of the most beautiful highlighters in my collection. I have them in my professional kit as well. It comes in 3 colors. I like Zuma for my skin tone. Why don't we just use a little bit? Let's help with the project pan. Oh my goodness gracious, yes. How beautiful is this? Very creamy, very pigmented. It gives you the most beautiful natural glow. Zuma by Persona on my pan project finish. Another glowing product, so to speak, it is the Dior Backstage Glow Face Palette. This is the original palette that first came out. I dropped mine and all the products gonna fall off if I tilt it. But as you can see, I did hit pan on the dark bronze one, which I'm going to use. I like to use these all over my eyelid. It's so easy, so simple, all over my eyelid with a little bit of gold in the center of your eye and a little bit of the lighter version in your inner corner, and you are done. The pink, you just top any blush you have and it gives your blush, it turns your blush from matte to glowy. So it looks poorly now from using it so much. Before I get another one, I will promise to finish it. And for the eyes, again, so many choices. I can never make up my mind. You know, this was one of my go-to, the bronzy shade, but sometimes I do feel like a smoky eye, and I have 3 of these palettes. One lives in my pro kit, one lives in my professional, in my personal kit in the bathroom, and I have a new one. So it's time to use, I don't know if we can use up a palette, but it's time to make a dent in it. And I chose the one that was like the most used because I almost wanted to just kind of put it away because I broke the mirror and it looked a little bit, you know, because I traveled with her. But no, I'm going to use this. As you can see, a lot of the shades are, I made a pretty big dent in Fearless and Goddess and Bossy. So this is the Persona Identity 1 palette. I'm going to make a bigger dent in it because it has mattes and shimmers. And I love, love, love the combination that Sona put together here. And this will be my go-to for a while. Speaking of Sona and her line, Persona Cosmetics, you guys, I developed a love affair with one of the glosses, and it's the honey gloss. I'm not kidding. I find this gloss, I just brought here too because there's no point, and nor did I want to go through every single one of my bags. I have developed a love affair with the Persona honey gloss. It is the perfect nude that goes so beautifully with any nude lip liner. The best part about these glosses is that they contain avocado oil, so they are very moisturizing. They're shiny like a lip gloss, but they're moisturizing like a balm. And I love them dearly. I know I always speak about Persona. No, I am not sponsored, nor have they ever asked me to talk about it. I just love the products and I love Sona, and I'm so happy to support a fellow makeup artist who's coming out with amazing products. And speaking of, I just mentioned that this honey lip gloss goes with every lip liner. I'm going to finish this, I promise. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk liner. I worked really hard on it. I'm using it every day. I find that this is the beautiful, unless you have really dark complexion and dark lips, this, for 90% of people, this is a beautiful everyday nude where you can just cheat your lips a little bit, make it a little plumper, a little bigger, and then top it with your favorite gloss, Sona, and have nice natural looking lips every day. And that is it. But of course, in order to keep all this nice and set and glowy, because I have more setting sprays that I can count, and I was actually intending to make a video about my favorite setting sprays, because I love setting sprays more than I love primers, and they are right up there in my professional kit. Okay, I can do this, right? I can do this. There's only like 2 fingers left of the Prep and Prime. Not only it gives your, let me see, skin a glow, it hydrates, it brings out the highlighter, and just blends everything together effortlessly and flawlessly. So that is it for my, I think there are 10 or so products that I'm going to use up. I promise I'm going to use up. Thank you, Anna, from the Anna Edit, for the inspiration. Let me know, you guys, in the comments below what you're planning to use up. And let's not think so much out of scarcity where we just hold on to things because they were so expensive, or they're just so beautiful we don't want to use them, because why not? Every day is a special day. Every day you wake up and you feel healthy, you should feel beautiful as well. So use them up. There's more where those came from, right? All right, well, thank you so much for tuning in and once again sticking with me. I hope everyone has a beautiful rest of the week. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay beautiful. I'll talk to you in my next video.